We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
Bomber Basketball is brought to you by Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. The Macomb Bomber Booster Club. Visit them today at www.bombersports.org to find out how you can get signed up and support all Bomber athletics this season. Get in the game. Join the Bomber Sports Boosters today. Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
One, two. Welcome to Geneseo, Illinois, and the basketball season 2023 getting underway tonight in a non-conference matchup between the Bombers of Macomb and the Maple Leafs of Geneseo. Welcome inside the broadcast, everybody, into Geneseo, Illinois. It's that time on the calendar once again. It's the Bombers of Macomb and the Maple Leafs of Geneseo getting ready to get underway here shortly in just about 10 minutes, and should be a battle tonight up front as the Bombers look to keep the undefeated record this year on the line. They're 5-0. They won the Bushel Prairie City Tip-Off Classic last week, and dominant performance over not only the state-ranked #1 team in Class 1A, the Illini Bluffs Tigers, but also confidence wins over Illini West, who's under new first-year head coach Blaze Kimmel. A nice win there. And then over a talented 2A West Hancock team, who the Bombers kind of got a revenge win, if you will, losing to them in the first round of the regional last year. But the Bombers are 5-0. They start the season off strong, and they look to capture the 6th win of the season here tonight in Geneseo on the road. Bombers are hot. Geneseo looking for a home win to start off their season. They got one against Erie Prophetstown last week over the Thanksgiving holiday, but they're hungry under first-year head coach Ryan Hill. It is the Bombers and it is the Maple Leafs. It's coming up in just over 10 minutes. We'll take a short break here. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll check the Bomber roll call when we return. It's the Bombers and it's the Maple Leafs. It is the opening contest of the 2023 season on the road. We'll be back after this.
Bomber Basketball is brought to you by Ryan Bringer Chiropractic, specializing in all your chiropractic needs. Dr. Bringer is located at 1526 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Give him a call to schedule your next appointment at 309-837-1466. Bringer Chiropractic. Discover what your chiropractic can do for you. Brown Shoe Fit of Macomb. At Brown's, we know feet. We've been fitting people like you with comfortable footwear for over 100 years. Brown Shoe Fit in Macomb. Abram Olson Country Financial. Get business, farm, life insurance, and retirement planning from Country Financial. We help you find the insurance and all the financial solutions with the right tools at the right time. Let Abram Olson help you out. Give him a call at 309-836-2885 or stop in at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
And welcome back to Geneseo High School in Geneseo, Illinois. Justice Keene, happy to have you with us on the road tonight. It's going to be a late night drive back to Mac Vegas later tonight. Bombers just almost under 2 hours to Geneseo, Illinois on the yellow school bus. It was certainly a cold one coming up with the winter weather. The Bombers looking to capture another road win. They'll open the home season this weekend, however, against QND. Kind of a rivalry that's came back in the past year and a half in Bomber country. That will be an exciting one, but a good one brewing here tonight. The undefeated Bombers looking to capture the first road win of the season. The Bombers looking to grab one on the road here. Let's check the Bomber roll call here. Viewers tuning in from Astoria, Illinois. Mr. Mike Nichols is tuning in. My favorite lunch partner on Monday. We won't tell Jack Latterman that. That's between you and me. And happy birthday shout out to his son, the Geneseo AD. Lazy Boy Central in Macomb, Illinois. Grand Junction, Colorado. Quincy, Illinois. Along with Macomb. Macomb, Illinois, go Bombers. Carthage, Illinois. Navarre, Florida, go Bombers. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments below. We'll check again in just a little bit. 6 minutes until the opening tap of this one. Let's kind of recap last week, if you will, in Bushnell. The Bombers, kind of a salty taste in their mouth after they left the postseason in early February last year against a talented West Hancock team that defeated them in the first round. And then fast forward to November of last week, the Bombers opening up the season, wins over Bushnell and West Prairie. And then it kind of got a little bit more challenging as the week went on with talented wins over a Illini West squad who has got some key players back from last year, along with a win over West Hancock. That was the redemption win. And then the win over the number one team in Class 1A in the preseason poll. That's the Illini Bluffs Tigers. Bombers take down Clay Vass's squad in dominant performance, leading from start to finish, and they take home first place, a 5-0 record at the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. A nice start to the year, and certainly some confidence wins there to open up the season. Bombers on the road here tonight for a non-conference battle with Geneseo, a squad that struggled in the past few years as under new head coach Ryan Hill this season. First-year head coach for them as they try to learn their new system this season, particularly with the new head coach in Ryan Hill. He's established a good staff to do so and hopefully get some more wins under their belt than last year. Jeremy Anderson's got some additions to his staff this year. He keeps the same with Zach Keene and Brian Langworthy at the freshman and junior varsity level, but also adding on the sideline Justin Ellison, the former Illini West boys basketball coach from Carthage. He now teaches at Macomb PE, and then he's assistant basketball coach. He'll actually join us after the game to do the post-game show with us as Coach Anderson and the rest of the staff will wrap things up from the locker room. Coach will come up, talk with us, and then we can hit the road and hopefully make it home before the calendar turns to tomorrow, try to beat the midnight hour. But Justin Ellison, the new member on Jeremy Anderson's staff this year, a great key asset to the team with a great staff established. 3:50 until the opening tap of this one. Bombers and the Maple Leafs. It's a non-conference battle here in Geneseo, Illinois. Good to have you with us. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments. We'll take a short break. You're listening to Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bombers Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball is brought to you by Ryan Bringer Chiropractic, specializing in all your chiropractic needs. Dr. Bringer is located at 1526 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Give him a call to schedule your next appointment at 309-837-1466. Bringer Chiropractic. Discover what your chiropractic can do for you. Brown Shoe Fit in Macomb. At Brown's, we know feet. We've been fitting people like you with comfortable footwear for over 100 years. Brown Shoe Fit in Macomb. Abram Olson Country Financial. Get business, farm, life insurance, and retirement planning from Country Financial. We help you find the insurance and all the financial solutions with the right tools at the right time. Let Abram Olson help you out. Give him a call at 309-836-2885 or stop in at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
And welcome back to Geneseo High School in Geneseo, Illinois. Justice Keene, happy basketball season 2023. Let's meet our Ron Elby Auto Sales starting lineups tonight, and introducing first the home team, the Geneseo Maple Leafs under first-year head coach Ryan Hill. They'll start at one guard, number 1, Grady Burnell. Another guard, 11, Lonnie Couture. Third guard, 12, Mason Beeler. At forward, 23, Landon Nordstrom. And in the middle, 35, Owen Parker. Again, they're coached under first-year head coach Ryan Hill. For the visiting Macomb Bombers tonight, under head coach Jeremy Anderson, they'll start at one guard, number 1, Drew Watson. A second guard, 5, Malachi Conley. Third guard, 12, Braden Holthouse. Forward, number 20, senior Ian Case. And the man in the middle, wearing number 10, Dion Doyle, the big man down low. Bombers looking for a big win here tonight. And always confident win when you can get a win over a Western Big Six school. Bombers beat Geneseo at home last year in dominant fashion. They look to do the same tonight here at the Maple Leafs house. Just over a minute and a half before we get underway. Once again, fans tuning in from Suter, Illinois, Las Vegas, Macomb, Illinois, go Bombers, Carthage, Florida, Bedford, Texas, Macomb, Leon Groover, and Canton. We miss having you in the gym, and hope we can get you back on the sidelines as well. Bombers and the Maple Leafs prepare to head to the bench. We'll have the opening introductions here shortly. Basketball season in full swing for the 2023 season. 5-0 Bombers looking to capture a win on the road here tonight. We'll send it downstairs for the opening introductions. Officials will sign the book here. We'll keep it here for just about 30 more seconds. We'll have the national anthem here shortly. And we will send it for the national anthem here. They're going to switch things up and do the lineups first here tonight. And again, for Macomb, they'll start at point guard, wearing number 1, Drew Watson. Second guard, 5, Malachi Conley. Third guard, 12, junior Braden Holthouse. At forward, a senior wearing number 20, Ian Case. And the man in the middle, a senior 6'5", wearing number 10, Dion Doyle. Jeremy Anderson, the head coach for the Bombers in his 11th season at the helm. He's assisted by Brian Langworthy, Zach Keene, and Justin Ellison. The hometown Maple Leafs, as the lights go dim and the spotlight, as the Cirrus Eye in the Sky comes over the loudspeakers, as they'll introduce their starting lineups. They will start Brady Bernard. Geneseo introducing their starting lineups, lights out. And the Sirius Eye in the Sky theme, the Bulls theme, over the loudspeakers. Small crowd on hand tonight. Geneseo not typically playing on the Tuesday night schedule. They typically play the Friday, Saturday games. We'll pause for the national anthem. And the national anthem has concluded here. Let's play basketball, the opener on the Bombers Sports Network tonight. 5-0 Bombers looking to capture a road victory here in Geneseo, Illinois. Bombers in their road black uniforms with the orange trim on the sides. The Leads in their home whites with the green and white trim. Geneseo and Macomb, non-conference battle here. 8 minutes on the clock. It'll be Doyle for Macomb and 35. Owen Parker at center court to get this thing tapped away. Bombers in the Maple Leafs. Strap yourselves in, folks. Let's make a few shining moments. This is Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bombers Sports Network. Up and underway. Ball is taken by the Bombers. And they'll move from our left to right as we see it from the top of the gym here in Geneseo, Illinois. Here is Watson. Watson down low, looks for the open man, finds Case top of the key. Case drives, tosses one up, look for Doyle. Intercepted by the Maple Leafs. They'll take it the other way and move from our right to left and set things up at the top of the key. Scoreless here in the opening quarter. Bombers and the Maple Leafs, non-conference battle inside of Geneseo High School tonight. Three ball up by Parker. It won't go. Taken back the other way by the Bombers. Shot up good. And Holthouse gets the Bombers on the board for the 2023 campaign. Bombers 2, Geneseo still looking to score here in the opening quarter. Top of the key now for Nordstrom. Nordstrom moves it around outside. 6.5 to play in the opening quarter. Nordstrom with it. Kicks to the top of the key. Finds Beeler. Beeler back outside to Couture. Maple Leafs will move it around here. 2-0 Bombers early in this one. Three ball. Parker. Bang! Owen Parker getting the Maple Leafs on the board at home tonight. 3-2 Maple Leafs in the early parts of this one. Here is Watson. Watson on the outside of the key. Kicks it to Case. Case to Holthouse for three. Trying to answer. Hits the top of the basket and will go the other way. Maple Leafs will take it back. Take out of bounds by Beeler. Referee will tie his shoe. 6:01 to play opening quarter action here in Geneseo, Illinois. Bombers trailing by 1, 3-2. First kind of official game of the season, if you will, out of tournament play. Kind of a quote-unquote regular season underway. Parker looked outside. Couture keeps it. Couture sets up the offense for the Maple Leafs. Kicks outside to Beeler. Beeler back to Parker at the top of the key. Parker with it. Guarded by Case. Case gets a hand on it. Almost taps it out of his hands. They'll pull it ahead to Banal. 5.5 to play in the opening quarter. 3-2 Maple Leaf. Tapped away. Holthouse grabs it. He'll take it the other way. He'll set up the offense. Jeremy Anderson will make his play call here. Holthouse, top of the key, feeds to the corner and finds Drew Watson. Bombers kind of slow out of the gate. Gets right down to Doyle. Doyle fires one up off the left side of the back iron. It won't go. And the Leafs will take it the other way. Tapped around again. Picked up by Conley. Conley to Doyle. Doyle fakes a man out. No basket on the floor. It will be out of bounds for Macomb. First foul of the contest. That foul charge to Landon Nordstrom. That is his first, team first. And again, they reset the fouls at the end of the quarter now. That is a new rule in basketball this year for high school. 5 fouls is the new double bonus, and there's no 1-and-1. And that will go the other way on the Bombers' Drew Watson. That will be his first, team first. Slow start to this contest. Bombers trail 3-2 opening quarter here in Geneseo, Illinois. Back the other way now for the Maple Leafs. Here's Parker for three. Got one. That one won't fall. Other way for Doyle. Doyle outside. Looks, finds Case in the corner. 3 dribbles from Case in the lane. Tosses one up off the back iron and good. Bombers take back the lead by 1. 4-3. Ian Case gets the Bombers back on top. Maple Leafs will set up their offense on the other side here. Here is Nordstrom. Kicks back to the top for the big man, Owen Parker. Parker back to Beeler. 2 dribbles at the top of the key from Beeler. Kicks to the corner. Maple Leafs move it around here. Under 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter here in Geneseo. Ball comes loose. Doyle wasn't ready to get on it. Drew Watson grabs it. Kicks it across the floor to Malachi Conley. Conley will move it across mid-floor. And the Bombers will set things up. Holthouse in the corner now. 2 dribbles. Kicks it now to Case. Case on the outside to Drew Watson. Watson drives. Looks to Holthouse. They'll reset. Conley in the corner. Conley looks for Doyle. That's going to be kicked off the foot of the Maple Leafs and taken the other way as Cruz Ludwig checks in for the Maple Leafs. 3:21 to go. Opening quarter of play here at Geneseo High School. Bombers Bombers on top by 1, 4-3 now, thanks to a basket from Ian Case just a little bit ago. Here is Holthouse. Holthouse resets to Watson. Watson kicks to the corner to find Malachi Conley. Conley to Holthouse, fakes it. Thought about a 3, won't take it. Kicks down low. Doyle pull up from 15 feet, won't go. Tapped by Conley right into the hands of the Maple Leafs, and they'll take it the other way. And Ryan Hill's team will reset on offense. Ahead, here is Couture. Couture back outside to Beeler. Beeler 2 steps in to Parker. Parker on the outside of Banal for 3. In and out, won't go. Rebound, Drew Watson. He'll take it the other way with 2:49 to go. Across the Leaf at half court. Pull up jumper. Won't go from Doyle. Tries again. No, it's the third time the charm. Yes, it is. Doyle gets in, extends the Bombers' lead to 3. 6-3 Macomb. 2.5 minutes to play. Opening quarter action in Geneseo. Maple Leafs trying to find their identity this year after a disappointing season last year. Left their head coach without a job at the end of the year, and Ryan Hill comes in kind of with a program in shambles, looking to rebuild from what once was back in 2020 when the Maple Leafs captured the 3A regional. Maple Leafs on the outside. They'll kick it back to Parker at the top of the key. Under 2 minutes to play. Maple Leafs move around here. Both these teams kind of play that similar type of offense kind of move it around, but fast-paced when they need it to be. In the lane, Ludwig tosses one up, won't go. Rebound, Dion Doyle pushes ahead to Conley. Bombers will set up their offense. They'll get it to Holthouse across the Leaf at midcourt. Case, pop down low to Doyle, tosses one up. He's fouled in transition, and we'll get 2 free throws coming up. Team second there for the Maple Leafs. And the foul charge to number 4 for the Maple Leafs, Ludwig. That's his first, team second. First one is up, and it is good for Doyle. 7-3 Macomb now. And Bishop will come in for Macomb. First man off the bench for Jeremy Anderson. Doyle missing that second free throw. It'll go the other way. Maple Leafs with it. Here is Beeler. Beeler looks to the corner, finds Parker. Parker, he will drive, take 3 steps, pull up from 15 feet. It won't go. And the Bombers take it across midcourt, approaching the 1-minute mark of the opening quarter here at Geneseo. Here is Watson, looks down low to Holthouse. Yes! Braden Holthouse getting the basket to drop. And Holthouse has 4 tonight. 9-3 Macomb. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Here is Couture in the lane. Kicks back outside to Ludwig. Ludwig pull up from 10 feet. In and out, won't go. Maple Leafs can't find anything to drop in their basket right now. Ahead the other way. Here is Watson. Top of the key, 35 seconds to go. Kicks outside, finding Connor Bishop. Holthouse. Bishop for 3. Off the left side of the back iron, won't go. 20 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Couture on the outside. They'll kick it to the corner, find Beeler. Beeler looking, 10 seconds left. Here is Beeler with a drive. In the lane, out top. Ludwig down the corner for 3, missed it. Rebound, Drew Watson. 2 seconds. 1 across midcourt from half court. It won't go. Bombers with a dominant first quarter of play. It is 10-3 when we return after these local messages. You're listening and watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just a game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Welcome back to Geneseo High School in Geneseo, Illinois. Justice Keene, good to be with you tonight. Cold weather outside. Hopefully you're somewhere warm. Bombers and the Maple Leafs battling it out here on the road tonight. It'll be a late-night road trip back to Bomber Country when this one is all said and done here on this Tuesday night. Geneseo basketball to start the second quarter. 3 whistles and a traveling violation on their first possession as it was in the hands of number 12 for the Maple Leafs. That is Mason Beeler. Bombers will get the first possession of the second quarter for them. Holthouse takes it out of bounds, inbounds to Conley. Conley brings it up the floor. Bombers with the opening lead after one quarter, 10-3. Hobson down low to Case. Case looks, turns, finds Holthouse, fires a 3 from outside. Off the front of the rim, no good. Conley looked for it, tried to grab it. He can't get it, and it will be Geneseo basketball. Macomb 10, Geneseo 3, 7.5 to play in the first half. Second quarter just getting underway here in Geneseo. That ball stolen by Holthouse. Holthouse, 2-on-1 to the basket. Good. Taking it all the way, and Holthouse gets the second quarter started for the Bombers. 9-point lead now, though, just extend it again. Geneseo on the other side. They'll set things up. Top of the key now. Kicks to Beeler. Mason Beeler with it. Finds Ludwig in the corner. Ludwig looking for the open man. He's guarded heavily by Malachi Conley. Geneseo can't compete with Macomb's defense right now. And that's a 5-second violation. Bomber basketball. Another turnover for the Maple Leafs. And they will sub in Joshua Anderson for Ludwig. He'll head to the bench, and the Bombers will have it on the far side of the floor there. Macomb 12, Geneseo 3. Bombers taking care of business early in this one. 6:40 to go in the first half. Case on the outside, kicks to the corner, finds Bishop. Bishop looks down low. Hobson put it up. He's fouled in motion. Can't get the shot to go, but he'll get free throws as the redemption. And we'll check the foul here shortly. And that foul will be charged to Bernal, his first personal for the Maple Leafs, team first. And again, the foul's resetting now at the end of each quarter. First free throw up, and it is off the front of the rim. No good for Jake Hobson. 12-3 Macomb, 6:40 to go. First half action here in Geneseo. Second one, good. Bombers by 10 on the road tonight. First half action. And the Maple Leafs take it the other way now. Top of the key now for Mason Beeler. Beeler kicks outside, finds Nordstrom. Geneseo moving outside the perimeter. Here is Nordstrom with a drive. He kicks back out, though, finding Parker. Parker 2 steps, and they're going to call a foul. That will likely be on Braden Holthouse, and it will be. Braden Holthouse picking up the Bomber foul there. That will be his first personal, team first. Doyle back in the game now for Macomb. Maple Leaf basketball. Drive from Bernal. Kicks inside to Parker. Back outside. Top of the key for Nordstrom. Nordstrom 5 steps. Tosses one up. Off the back iron. Good. And Landon Nordstrom gets the Maple Leafs on the board for the first time in the second quarter. Bombers take it the other way now. Here is Conley. Looks to Doyle. Now to Bishop in the corner. 5:50 to go in quarter number 2. Bishop down low, finds Doyle, who completes it, takes it all the way. Bombers get the lead back up to 10, 15-5. 5:38 to go, first half. Outside now for the Maple Leafs. Kicking to the corner. Here is Beeler. Beeler on the outside to Owen Parker. Parker looking. And again, Macomb's defense excellent tonight. Geneseo has not been able to do anything. Top here for Mason Beeler. Out top, Nordstrom. To the corner, back to the top of the key, and Geneseo just moving around the outside. Parker can't drive. He kicks back out. Jumper from 30 feet won't go from Bernal. Bombers get it back. Case will take it the other way. Case ahead to Conley. Conley on the outside. He'll reset. Jeremy Anderson says reset and calm down just a little bit. Nothing to get in a hurry. Lead by 10. Conley on the top. Back to Bishop. Bishop looking. Finds Case in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound Owen Parker. Parker and the Maple Leafs will reset. Ahead, here is Nordstrom. On the outside. 4:24 to go. Maple Leafs will move it around the outside. Look and find Beeler. Bombers 15, Maple Leafs 5 with 4:09 to go in the opening half. Pull up from the free throw line, no good from Nordstrom, taken away by Case. Case will bring it across the Leaf at midcourt. Case to Watson. Watson will set it up here. 3:55 to go in the first half. Down low. Doyle is fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws. First free throw from Doyle won't go. That foul charge to Geneseo's number 12, Mason Beeler, his first personal, team second. Doyle's second free throw up and no good. 0 of 2. Tapped around. Somebody trying to grab it. The Maple Leafs will. They'll take it the other way. Bombers lead in double digits by 10. 3:40 to go in the opening half. Bombers, from the beginning of this one, Geneseo has not seen a lead. Drive in the lane from the Maple Leafs. Parker on the outside. Parker with it. Kicks to the corner. Nordstrom will fire a three. Parker tries to put one back up. And Jake Hobson grabs it and is fouled in motion. And that foul again charged to Landon Nordstrom. 23, his second personal, team third. Sub will come in for the Maple Leafs, Mason Beeler. Geneseo trailing 15-5. All Bombers in this one. Geneseo has not seen a lead since this thing tipped off. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Here is Watson in the corner. Watson 3 steps in the lane. Kicks out, tapped around. No kick call on the floor. Probably should have been. Ryan Hill had a timeout, they'll say. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening and watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball is brought to you by Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. The Macomb Bomber Booster Club. Visit them today at www.bombersports.org to find out how you can get signed up and support all Bomber athletics this season. Get in the game. Join the Bomber Sports Boosters today.
Welcome back to Geneseo High School in Geneseo, Illinois. Bombers 15, Geneseo 5 at the non-conference battle here tonight. All Bombers since this one tipped off just before 7 o'clock. Or excuse me, yes, just before 7 o'clock. Maple Leafs in the lane and a foul called. That will be charged to Braden Holthouse for Macomb, his second personal, team second, as Case, Malachi Conley, and Connor Bishop all will return for Macomb's lineup. Maple Leafs with the possession. Here is Couture on the outside, top of the key. Trying to take it all the way, guarded by Watson. Couture will toss one up. It won't go. Watson trying to get a hand on it. And that will be out of bounds. It will be Maple Leaf basketball. Out of bounds here for the Maple Leafs. Corner now for Owen Parker. Top of the key, Maple Leafs. Parker back with it. Stolen away by Drew Watson. Watson, 2-on-1 to the basket. Oh, almost a dangerous fall there. And a foul in motion for the Maple Leafs. It'll be their team fourth. We will await the foul here. That will be on Mason Beeler, number 12 for Geneseo. It's his second. As free throw number 1 will drop for Drew Watson. Second free throw up, and it's good as well. And now the officials are going to confer about something. So they're going to correct the foul, actually. It will be on number 3 instead. Joshua Anderson will be his first personal, team 4th. 17-5 Bombers. Geneseo takes it the other way here as we hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. And a foul there. Drew Watson for Macomb will be charged with a foul, his second, team 3rd. Corner now for the Maple Leafs. 3-step drive to kick back outside of Ludwig. Beeler with it. Back in the corner now. And a traveling violation there. Bombers will take it the other way. 17-5, all Macomb in this one. Minute 57 to go in the first half. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Bombers 5-0 on the year, looking to keep the undefeated record. They're doing a good job thus far here in this non-conference battle. Macomb out of the Prairie Land Conference. Geneseo in the historic Western Big Six. Bishop looked for Doyle, couldn't find him. Here is Case, pull up from the free throw line. It is off the left side of the backboard, no good. Back from Doyle to Case. Case underneath, reset, 3-ball on the way, won't go. Bombers rush for it, and that pops into the bleachers. Out of bounds, Geneseo basketball, as Bernal will return for Ryan Hill. Geneseo will reset now. On the outside here is Joshua Anderson. He'll kick and find Couture. Couture with it. On the outside, here is Anderson. Anderson to Parker. Parker, 3 steps, and he's fouled. Jake Hobson will have to wait. Basket won't count. Bomber personal foul charge to in Case. It's his first, team 4th. Hobson will check in out of bounds. That's not correct. So that's an incorrect call by the scores table, as they're going to say that is the 5th team foul on Macomb. And Parker's going to nail both of those free throws. Now the official's going to, oh boy. The official is going to go down to the scores table, and now the Macomb scores keeper has also went down there to confer as well. Bombers assistant coach Justin Ellison also checking in at the scores table as well. Zach Keene, Brian Langworthy talking things over with Jeremy Anderson as well after the timeout there. Timeout called by Macomb there. And now the officials are going to hold things up. They're going to tell Justin Ellison to go sit down. Zach Keene and Brian Langworthy also told stay away from the scores table as well. Justin Ellison's going to go back over. So now Jeremy Anderson and Ryan Hill both getting called over here. This is getting blown out of proportion, in my opinion. It's 17-7. It's a 10-point lead, but still an argument here at the scores table. Apparently the Macomb scorekeeper had 4. I recounted and actually had 5. 2 on Drew Watson, 2 on Holthouse, and 1 on Ian Case, making it 5. We'll see what they decide to do here. Brian Langworth is being told to sit down. This is a head coach conversation here. Now Zach Keene's going to stand up. And again here, this is a head coaching conversation. Now the referee and Jeremy Anderson conferring again. Now they're going to confer again. This is blown out of proportion right here, ladies and gentlemen. So now you have both coaching staffs fired up, the officials fired up, and again, this is just one of those situations where you're trying to talk things over, you're trying to make the right call, but when it's a 10-point game with 60 seconds left in the first half, you have to ask what is the right. So they're going to talk things over again here. 17-7, Macomb and Geneseo. Again, they're referring to the foul count. Macomb scorekeeper and Macomb bench convinced there were 4 team fouls. Geneseo and the official book thought there were 5. So now Jeremy Anderson getting an explanation, as is Ryan Hill. Jeremy Anderson not happy right now, it doesn't seem like. But again, don't want to speculate on that. I can't really tell. Just trying to make sure the call is right. And we've been on delay here for about 5 minutes now, trying to figure out this foul situation. Jeremy Anderson is not happy. Now Ryan Hill on the other end, not happy over something. And he shakes his head and walks away too. No party happy at the end of that delay. Lasted almost 7 minutes there. And I don't think nothing came out of that. The official book will always be right at the end of the day, and there's nothing you can do about that, whether it's right or wrong. 7 minutes wasted there. Under a minute to go now in the first half. Toss up, foul called. And that will send, trying to check the number there. I believe it is 11 Couture. It is. Couture at the line. First one is no good. Hobson, Holthouse returned along with Drew Watson. Second one won't go either. 17-5. They did end up resetting the score and taking away the foul, I guess. So didn't really make it clear on what the official call ended up being, but I guess 2 wrongs don't necessarily make a right, as Conley will get the and 1 to go. $19-5. And that foul charge to Bernal, his second personal. Team 5th. And now Macomb trying to complete a three-point play here. First one won't go, the only one. Rebound Doyle, and Doyle's fouled. And he'll get 2 free throws. First one for Doyle is good. (20-5), 21-5. Doyle gets the second one to drop as well. That'll be knocked out of bounds by Macomb. Out of bounds Geneseo. 21-5. Bombers taking care of business on the road thus far tonight. Geneseo's not seen a lead in this one. 23 seconds until the break. Across midcourt now for the Maple Leafs. Kicks out of bounds. Macomb basketball, and here comes Drew Watson and Braden Holthouse. Quick substitutions here. .15 seconds left in the half. Holthouse to bring it across midcourt, brings it across the Leaf to Watson. 10 seconds left. Here is Malachi Conley with it. 5 seconds. Holthouse looking for somebody. 2 seconds. 1. He'll fire a 3. Might go. It's well short. Hobson tried to put it up. That is how the first half ends. 21-5. We'll take a break and be back with some numbers right after this. This is Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network. And welcome back to Geneseo High School, Geneseo, Illinois. Halftime break here. Macomb 21, Geneseo 5 at the break. So, excuse me, talking things over with the Bombers coaching staff there for a second. So, after reviewing the situation with the officials, they went back, checked the book. The correct call was made. 4 fouls for Macomb on the team side. The fouls being reset at the end of the quarter. So the way it looked in the book is there was 5, but with the new rule and the fouls resetting at the end of the quarter, only 4 fouls at that point in the corner. 1 on Drew Watson, 2 on Holthouse, and then 1 on Ian Case. The fouls were then reset to 4 fouls, and then the 2 free throws were taken away from Couture. 21-5 at the break. Bombers taking control of this one, dominant fashion. They've led since the opening tap with help from Doyle, Braden Holthouse, and good speed from Malachi Conley. No problems thus far for the Bombers. Geneseo trying to find something in the second half after the halftime break. They trail 21-5. We'll come back and give you the halftime numbers after this quick break. You're listening to Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network. Welcome back to Geneseo High School in Geneseo, Illinois. Good to have everybody with us tonight on the Bomber Sports Network. Bombers taking care of business. They lead 21-5 at the break. Here are the halftime numbers presented by our friends at Ron L.B. Auto Sales of Macomb. Leading the way, Bombers with Dion Doyle having 8. Braden Holthouse right behind with 6. Good work from the free throw line for Drew Watson. He is focused on defense tonight. Excellent. He's got 2 points with 2 free throws. 1 free throw from Jake Hobson, also in case adding a basket. But the defense for the Bombers tonight in dominant fashion. Geneseo not able to get anywhere within the free throw line area. 0 of 2 now from the free throw line is Couture. Those free throws are canceled out because of the foul situation there after about a 7-minute delay. And then a basket from Landon Nordstrom. And a 3-ball as well in there from Owen Parker. 21-5 at the break. Bombers and the Maple Leafs tonight from Geneseo. We'll take one final break. Second half action when we return from Geneseo. Bombers and the Maple Leafs. You're listening and watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Bomber Basketball is brought to you by Pumo Insurance Agency. Let their friendly, experienced, and knowledgeable staff help you find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, agriculture, individual, or group insurance, they've got you covered. Pumo Insurance, 19 East Side Square in Macomb. First Bankers Trust Company, where customers are always first. Proudly serving the communities of Quincy, Minden, Carthage, Rushville, and Macomb, along with Springfield and adjacent counties in Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa. The best financial service company in the market. Westside Lumber of Macomb. Located at 1301 West Jackson Street in Macomb, Illinois. Shop Ace Hardware for your grills, hardware, home improvement, lawn, and garden tools. Westside Lumber, your helpful hardware place. Shop local. Shop Macomb. Bomber Basketball is brought to you by Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. The Macomb Bomber Booster Club. Visit them today at www.bombersports.org to find out how you can get signed up and support all Bomber athletics this season. Get in the game. Join the Bomber Sports Boosters today. Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
Bombers and the Maple Leafs from Geneseo, Illinois. A cold night in near the Quad Cities. 20 degrees with the actual feel-like temperatures under 10 as we get ready to get the second half underway. It is warm inside the Geneseo gym, though, and it has been hot for the Bombers as they hit just about everything. Dominant performance from start to finish thus far as they lead 21-5. Geneseo's not seen a lead in this one, and the Bombers trying to close out another win with a challenging game with Q&E coming up this weekend, certainly a rivalry one. That certainly will be a fun one at the Hangar. Bombers, that is their home opener. That is Saturday evening, rather. Just a bit of an earlier start with the varsity tipping at 6:30. Bomber basketball to get the third quarter underway. And we're ready to go. 21-5 as we get the second half underway. Bombers looking to close it out here. Let us know you're watching from in the comments below. And we'll get there to check that shortly. At the first break, clock set, 8 minutes on the clock. Bomber basketball to start the second half, and we are back underway. Macomb and Geneseo from Geneseo High School tonight on this Tuesday night. Here is Watson with the drive in the lane, out top. Now Holthouse at the top of the key with it. Two dribbles. Watson now in the corner for three. Missed it. Rebound, Dion Doyle. Puts it back up. Won't go from 15 feet. Parker secures it. Maple Leafs take it the other way. Trying to find something the other way now. Bomber defense shutting them out in all aspects right now. 3 points in the first quarter. That from a three ball from Parker, and then just a basket from Landon Nordstrom in this one. That shot from Parker won't drop. Watson takes it the other way. 7:10 to go. Here is Doyle with it. Kicks to the corner. Finds Case. Case drives. Kicks back out, and it is stolen away by Lonnie Couture. Couture with it. He'll take it the other way. Drives inside the free throw line. Looking. Could have pulled up if he wanted to for a jump shot. Doesn't take it. Bernal back outside. Geneseo gets it tapped away by Case. Doyle picks it up. One-on-one to the basket. Doyle takes it all the way and lays it in. 23-5. Doyle getting the Bombers back on the board to get this second half started. Macomb 23, Geneseo 5. Here is Bernal with it. Kicks back outside. In the lane. Nordstrom tosses one up, won't go. Fouled in transition, and he'll get two free throws. And that foul charge to Dion Doyle for Macomb. That's his first. Team first. First one for Nordstrom won't go. 23-5. Bombers taking care of business on the road. And a whistle, and that basket won't go as that'll be a lane violation on Owen Parker of Geneseo. Bomber basketball out of bounds here. Holthouse inbounds to Case. Back to Holthouse. He'll bring it up the floor. Back and forth between Case and Holthouse. Double team here from Geneseo. Ahead. Doyle left unguarded underneath the basket. They'll say traveling. And the Maple Leafs will take it the other way. Maple Leafs trying to get something started It has to start sometime soon if they want to try to get back into this one. Outside for Beeler. Beeler to Couture. And that will stay with Geneseo out of bounds. 23-5 if you're just joining us. 5:45 left in quarter number 3. Macomb leading start to finish thus far. Geneseo with it. They'll kick to the corner. Find Beeler. Beeler back out to Parker for 3. Bang! Parker has 6, leads the way for Geneseo. 23-8. Case with it. Back to Doyle. Pull up. Lays it up and in. Doyle answers the other way. 25-8. Bombers lead the way over Geneseo. That'll be knocked out of bounds there. Braden Holthouse to take it out for Macomb. Five minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Here is Doyle down low. Oh, you knew that was going to happen. Close to not being an offensive foul, but it was in that situation. Doyle will pick up the team's second foul and his second as well. .442 to go. Maple Leafs and the Bombers from Geneseo High School. Nordstrom with it. He'll drive off his leg. Picked up by Holthouse. Holthouse 2-on-1 to the basket. Kicks to Doyle, who's, tried to slam it home. The putback by Case is up and in, though. 27-8. In Case gets the basket to go. He's got 4 points on the night now. Outside, here is Beeler with it. Beeler to the corner. That is knocked away from Bernal. Hustled down by Conley. Conley and Bernal will both hustle back here. 4 minutes to go in quarter number 3. 3-ball and Parker, bang! Parker trying to bring some life to this Geneseo squad. They need everything they could get right now as they trail 27-11. Here is Watson on the outside. Kicks to Holthouse. Holthouse at the top of the key, 3:40 to go in quarter number 3. Case down low to Holthouse, puts it up and in. Braden Holthouse has 8 now, 29-11. 3:20 to go in the quarter here at Geneseo High School. Holthouse tried to steal it away. They'll kick to Parker, puts it up, no good off the left side of the basket. Rebound Doyle, he'll push ahead to Watson. Watson to a unguarded Holthouse, up and good. And the Bombers take a 20-point lead over the Maple Leafs. And a 30-second timeout called by Ryan Hill. Bomber roll call with fans tuning in from all over and beyond tonight. Again, let us know where you're watching from in the comments below. Fans tuning in from Lewiston, Idaho, Bartonville, Illinois. Let's Go Bombers from Macomb, Boise, Idaho, Springfield, Illinois, Quincy, Illinois, hotel room in Athens, Tennessee. Good to have everybody with us tonight. 31-11, quarter number 3. We're also over on YouTube tonight as well. That is a new feature we'll bring the rest of the way on BSN, as you can cast your TV over. If you have a smart TV, look up the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. You can find the stream as it gets later into the evening if you want to switch to the living room TV. 2:53 to go in the third quarter. Macomb 31, Geneseo 11. Bombers 10 points away from the 30-point running clock. 2:49 to go in the quarter. Here is Parker on the outside. And a whistle there. And the Bombers will have it out of bounds now. Holthouse to Conley. Conley to bring it up the floor here. 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Here is Holthouse. Holthouse with a drive and a whistle there. And the foul will be charged to number 4, Cruz Ludwig. That is his second personal, team first. First one for Holthouse is up and good. Second one is good as well. 33-11 now. Bombers extend their lead. 2:20 to go. Third quarter action from Geneseo. Bombers tight on defense all night long. Here is Bishop to the corner now. 3-ball on the way, and that is banked in from Cruz Ludwig. That's what the backboard is for. Nice 3-ball there. 33-14. Watson to take it across midcourt. In a hurry, trying to go to the basket. Kicks to Hobson. Hobson wasn't quite ready. Tosses it up, goes right over the basket. Picked up by the Maple Leafs. It'll go the other way. Maple Leafs trying to reset. Ahead. Here is Ludwig. Back to the corner for Bernal. Bernal back to the top of the key. 3-ball Parker. Trying to get another one to drop. Won't go. Ball tipped around, grabbed by Hobson. Hobson will take it the other way for the Bombers. Ahead to Drew Watson. Wide open. Holthouse for 3 in the corner. Bang! No problem. Braden Holthouse answers again at the other end. 36-14. Bombers taking care of Geneseo on the road. Snatched away there from the Maple Leafs. Holthouse 2-on-1 to the basket, up and good. Bombers possibly could get to that 30-point deficit here before the quarter's over. 38-14, 30 points. The clock will run the whole quarter. Corner Parker, jump shot, no good. Rebound Connor Bishop ahead. Here is Holthouse across midcourt. They'll slow things down here. 38-14, Watson with it. Ahead, Hobson down low, up and good. Jake Hobson gets it to go. He's got 3 on the night. 40-14, 13 seconds to play. Bernal with it to the corner, 3 seconds. 2, 1, Ludwig at the buzzer, up, no good. That's how quarter number 3 will come to a close. The Bombers take a dominating lead into the final quarter of play, 40-14. We're back after this 30-second break. You're watching and listening to Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just a game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Geneseo High School, Geneseo, Illinois. Good to have everybody with us tonight. on the Bomber Sports Network. Final quarter of play here. Bombers 40, Geneseo 14. Clock is yet to start on the scoreboard. There it finally gets going. Geneseo with the possession here to begin the final quarter as there's a foul to kick things off. That'll be on Langdon Lambert. It's his first. Couture with it. Kicks to the top of the key, finds Owen Parker. Parker, corner three, won't go. Rebound, Jake Hobson. They'll take it the other way. Conley to the corner now. Pull-up jumper on the way, and a foul called. And that foul against 23 landed Nordstrom. First one no good for Macomb. Then comes Z Penn. Ryan Penn. The second free throw on the way. It is good. 41-14, Bombers taking care of business. Maple Leafs with it across the other way. Nordstrom, he'll kick. And a foul there called at center floor. Be the Bombers' second team foul. Out of bounds, Geneseo. 7:05 to go in this one. Bombers 41, Geneseo 14. Bombers never lost the lead in this one, and they won't. Ludwig with it, kicks to the corner, finds Beeler. Beeler with a drive, kicked over to Nordstrom, who gets it to go. (41-16), 6.5 to play. Shot up and good. Demarecki gets it to drop. 43-16. Maple Leafs with it the other way. Ludwig with a drive, tosses it up and in. Bombers with the home opener against QND on Saturday night. 6:15 pregame with the tip at 6:30. A rivalry that's came back in a discussion in the last kind of couple of years with volleyball, football, and basketball as well, and it will be a good one to open the home season with. Bombers with a limited amount of home games this year, as there's a pull-up jumper from Malachi Conley. Won't go. He'll get 2 free throws. But the Bombers with the limited home game schedule with more games on the road, so every home game they kind of got to cherish, and a big win against QND on Saturday could certainly help give the Bombers some confidence as they head into that following week, having to play Farmington on the road at Farmington. And then it will be time for just 1 or 2 more, and then the holiday tournament is then just right around the corner after finals week. Second free throw from Conley will drop. First one didn't go. So Conley will go 1 of 2. But the rivalry with QND on Saturday should be a good atmosphere on a Saturday night game. I believe it is Lincoln night as well for the Booster Club. So I believe Lincoln students, as there's a 3-ball that will drop from Couture. I believe Lincoln students will get a free popcorn from the concession stand courtesy of the Booster Club on Saturday as well. So get your kids out and bring them to the game. It will be a good atmosphere as the Bombers take on the Raiders of QND on Saturday night. That game tips off at 6:30. We'll have coverage beginning around 6:15 on the Bomber Sports Network. Here is Hobson, tosses one up. It won't go. Rebound ahead the other way, and Geneseo will take it. Just under 5 minutes to go in this one. Couture with it at the top of the key. He will drive and kick out. 3-ball Parker swatted away by Hobson. And no rush for Macomb with the 20-point lead. Here's Penn with it. He'll kick to Hobson at the top. Hobson to the corner, finds Lambert back at the top. Lambert down low to Malachi Conley. 360 up and off, no good off the right side. Rebound Geneseo. Toss up and good at the other end from Nordstrom. And he will get a free throw. Fouls against Polk for Macomb, his first, team third. Free throw on the way for Nordstrom, won't go. Rebound Bombers, they'll take it the other way. That knocked out of bounds off of Macomb. It will stay with Geneseo. 3:54 to go. Macomb 44, Geneseo 23. Geneseo will reset on offense. Ahead. Nordstrom tried to toss something up. He'll dive on the floor now. No help there from Macomb. And a traveling violation. And Malachi Conley frustrated, understandably, as none of his teammates came up and helped him out. Geneseo basketball, 3.5 minutes to play here. Macomb 44, Geneseo 23. Bernal with it, kicks to the corner, finds Couture. Couture on the outside. Geneseo moving it around. Pull-up jumper, 15 feet, won't go from Bernal. Bombers take it the other way. As we will hit the 3-minute mark here shortly, there is Zarian Penn trying to go all the way. And he'll get 2 free throws off a Geneseo foul. And that foul against Bernal, his third personal for the Maple Leafs. Team third. First free throw, no good for the Bombers. Correct. Yes, no good. Second free throw from Penn on the way. It will drop. 45-23. Again, Justin Ellison will join us at the end of the contest. Assistant coach for the Bombers. He'll do the post-game show with me while Coach Anderson is wrapping things up from the locker room. Try to speed things up here on the way out, get everybody wrapped up, and then we can hit the road back to Mac Vegas and get in town at a decent time, almost a 2-hour bus trip on the yellow school bus. And that will be out of bounds to Macomb. Ahead to Hobson at the other end. It won't go, swatted away. Geneseo takes it back. 2.5 to play. Ahead, Owen Parker gets the layup to drop. Cuts the lead back to 20 for Macomb. 45-25. Bombers with it now in the corner. 2:15 to play. Out to Penn at the top. And now Jeremy Anderson wants a 30-second timeout. Again, looking ahead here, Bombers with the Q&D game on Saturday. We'll have that one for you, 6:15 on the Bombers Sports Network. First game in December. Hard to believe we're already there. And then the Bombers travel to Farmington on December 5th, Tuesday night of the following week. We'll have that one for you at 6:45. And then that will be the only two games we'll have for you that week. Bombers will also travel to Kewaunee on the 9th of December. We won't be able to carry that one for you. And then the next game after that will be the 12th at Mercer County. So Bombers with a handful of games in there, and then maybe one or two more, and then it will be holiday tournament time at Western Hall. 2:10 to play in this one. Macomb 45, Geneseo 25. Bombers with the 20-point lead. A pull-up jumper, good. 47-25 now. Geneseo will move things around here. Here's Bernal with it. To the corner. Finds Couture. Couture back to the top of the key. Tapped around. Bombers trying to pick it up. And a foul called at the other end. Fourth foul for Grady Bernal, and Ryan Hill will put in his bench for the last minute and a half here. Again, Ryan Hill in his first season as the Maple Leafs head man, and again, much improvement from last year. They're getting better as the season kind of progresses here, but definitely, again, another rebuilding year for the program. Again, Ryan Hill inheriting a tough situation there with a rough past handful of years since the 2023 regional plaque that came back to Geneseo. A rough 2021 season, and then the 2022 season did it. And new leadership was needed for the Maple Leafs after that. But the players trying to get some of that motivation back under a new head coach. Across midcourt for the Maple Leafs. Under a minute to go here at Geneseo High School. Bombers with the extended lead, 47-25. Down low, here is Ford with it. Ford kicks to the corner, three ball on the way. Bang, it's good for Grayson Carlson. 47-28 now. In the lane, toss up no good from the Bombers' end. Back the other way, 26 seconds to play. Toss up is good at the other end from Elijah Ford. .14 seconds to play here. Bombers with it, a drive, kick to the corner. Three ball on the way, no good. 5 seconds. Ford to Carlson all the way. It won't go. And in stunning fashion, from start to finish, the Bombers take home a win on the road at Geneseo tonight. 47-30. No problems on the road, and the Bombers are 6-0 after the first regular season contest out of tournament play. Bombers stay undefeated. Justin Ellison will come up for the post-game show shortly. We'll take a quick break. This is Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball is brought to you by Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. The Macomb Bomber Booster Club. Visit them today at www.bombersports.org to find out how you can get signed up and support all Bomber athletics this season. Get in the game. Join the Bomber Sports Boosters today. Ron Elby Auto Sales. Elby Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful. We're there.
Justin Ellison joins us on the post-game show, Bombers assistant coach. First off, Coach, first time getting interviewed and with the orange and black on, and I feel lucky to get to do this. I've got to know you at your time at Illini West, and let me first say it's good to have you wearing some orange and black now and over in Bomber Country. Dominant win, start to finish.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on here. You do amazing work. We started the game well. We talked about starting fast. You know, we had a long bus ride. You never know how kids are going to respond after a long bus ride like that, but we came out, started pretty well, played with a good lead in the first quarter, so that kind of set the tone for the rest of the game for them.
Braden Holthouse had a great contest tonight, hit a few threes, made some free throws, but really, anytime he could get to the basket, it just seemed like it always dropped for him.
Yeah, Braden is a good offensive player. He can shoot it, he can drive it. I thought Drew had a really good game offensively. I don't know how many points he had, but he had a lot of good assists. He does a good job of getting the ball inside of the big guys, and I think that's where it started is those guys inside really open up everything else. And, with Dion and Ian inside, they're tough. They're going to be tough for anybody to guard.
And then speaking of them, Dion Doyle, Ian Case, two key players for us, having them, solid start for them at Bushnell. And then really just carrying over into tonight, and they're going to have to carry it over into Saturday against QND if the Bombers want to pick up a win there.
Yeah, we know QND has some big guys, but, we like having our three big guys. I think Jake coming off the bench offers us a lot too, and I just think, not many teams are blessed to have three big, skilled guys like that. So, we got to use that to our strengths, and I think we have done that so far, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the week of practice and then giving ourselves a good chance to play our first home game and get a chance to go 7-0. So it's been a good week so far.
All right, Bombers are 7-0. Coach, thanks for coming up. We'll enjoy the cold bus ride back to Macomb, and congratulations on the first interview on the Bomber Sports Network in orange and black.
Yeah, hopefully I did all right and we can do this again.
I love it. Thanks, Coach. Bombers are 7-0. They get the win over Geneseo fashion tonight, 47-30. That's going to wrap it up from Geneseo. For Justice Keene, I want to thank Coach Ellison for coming up as well. 47-30, Bombers are 6-0 after a solid start at Bushnell and a win on the road tonight. We'll see you Saturday for the Bombers in Quincy, Notre Dame. The rivalry's back in Bomber Country. We'll see you then. Good night.